What's up, everybody? JD here, and I've been reading for a little while now a series. The series is the Red Rising Saga. So, book one is called Red Rising, and I'm physically sitting down and reading them now. Um, Man, it's such a good story. So, without giving too much away, and I'll do something here in a little bit, but without giving too much away, and being non-spoilerish, you meet a guy named Darrow. Darrow is a Helldiver. The Helldivers get helium-3 to help terraform planets. So he is in the process of helping terraform Mars. He has a wife named Io, mother, brother, uncle. His father is no more. Won't tell you why. But the craziest things is the way society is classed. So when you first start, you know of the golds, you know of the reds, because that's what Darrow is. You know of the grays and obsidians and the coppers. And as you continue to read, you'll learn more. But it's such a fantastic story. And I really think you guys should pick it up and read it. So now, for those that don't want to be spoiled, turn this motherfucker off. This is spoiler territory. I want to talk about this. So, Darrow is a Helldiver. Helldivers, like I said, mine helium-3. And he wins a contest between the miners called the Laurel. And the Laurel is when you mine the most resources, you basically get more food, you get more what they call burners, you get sugars, you get salts, you get a whole bunch of shit. So Darrow makes a judgment call when he hits a gas pocket and ends up actually winning the resources. But that's not the way it works. They don't get the resources. Another crew that always wins gets the resources. This pisses Darrow off. His wife, Io, takes him to this hidden grove, basically, that the Greys go to. And they get caught. Darrow takes his punishment. Io takes her punishment. But Io does something that gets her in more trouble. And more trouble by basically death. She sings a song. And I'm not going to sing you the song. But she sings a song that is outlawed. And apparently there's a dance that's outlawed. This gets her hung. Darrow freaks out and basically hangs himself. But before he has a chance to hang himself, his Uncle Nero makes him drink some stuff, which they call swill. This isn't swill. This is a pulse dender, basically. It's going to make him seem like he's dead. So, Darrow hangs himself. His uncle pulls on his legs, because you're on Mars, there's not enough gravity to snap a neck, so they pull on the legs. And then he wakes up, and he digs dirt out. He digs himself out of a grave, basically, and then gets picked up by some people. Harmony and Ralph. They take him to Dancer. Dancer exposes him to a huge lie. Like I told you in the beginning of this video, they'd been told that they were part of the terraforming of Mars. And this is something that comes over the HQ consistently. What he learns is Mars has already been inhabited. And basically, they're using the helium-3 to terraform other planets that most of them have been inhabited except the gas giants. So they use the helium-3 for a lot of things. This really pisses Darrow off. But it takes a while before Darrow actually gets convinced by Dancer to fight. When Darrow decides to fight, he goes to what's called a Carver. Then the Carver transforms him from this skinny, basically dwelling dwarf to a gold. And a gold, like I said, is the top. And he transforms him into a gold. And then he gets sent to a school under a false identity. And he makes friends with some people. Makes some enemies with some people. But the one thing you learn about Daro is Daro's a very good leader. He really is. And they end up taking over this section. They beat everybody out. And, well, through trials and tribulations, they end up killing one of the masters that a lot of the students thinks is a god, which he's not. He's just a gold dressed up. But he gets killed by them. Daro killed. They fucking infiltrate it. Take it out. And then, but the way it's worked out is it's kind of like Roman-style warfare in the college. Or ancient warfare. But they have modern technology. It's a weird concept how it works out, but it works out really good. And then you get into the second book, which is Golden Sun, and the third book, which is Morning Star. Then you have 2 more books after that, and then the last one coming. I really suggest you guys read this series. If you like sci-fi, if you like fantasy, high fantasy, without magic, there's no magic, but read this series. It's fucking good. Now, I like The Expanse. I love The Expanse. I think it's a great series of books. But I really like Red Rising. So, yeah, peace.